This is a tutorial about how to use Padlet. Padlet is a notice board or a post-it board that can be shared with any students or colleagues by the teachers. So here, this is the home page, and we can log in with either Google, Microsoft, or Apple, or we can also sign up if we're not a member. So we're gonna log in with Google in this case. The first thing we see is the home page, and these are the Padlets that I have created so far. Padlet Basic, it's a free version, but it only lets you create a limited amount of Padlets. The first thing we're gonna do is to make a Padlet, so we click on Make a Padlet, and we see that there are different type of templates that we can use. In our case, we're gonna use a simple wall. We can also click on preview if we want to see what it looks like. So this would be a wall. And then over here we have what it looks like if we chose a stream. So we're gonna go with the option of the wall, and we can see here that our Padlet has been created. On the right hand side, we can see the settings for the Padlet. We can start by changing the title. So we can say that the name for this Padlet is Sports Around the World. And we can add a short description, learning about sports. We can also add an icon here. So we can click here and maybe add some emojis related to sports. So let's say a soccer ball. Or we could also click in no icon, and then the icon would disappear. This would be the link to our Padlet, so we can copy that and just share it with the students. Here we go to the appearance of the Padlet, where we can change our wallpaper to either solid colors. We can see here what it looks like, gradients, texture and patterns, pictures, and we can even add our own wallpaper if we have it. So we can search images as well. So maybe we can do sports and see what we find. And here, let's say we can add this, and then we get here the background. We can also change the color scheme to black if we want, or the font. The next settings are for when students start to post. So here the attribution is if we want to display the name of the author. Here is the position, so if we want to see first or last of the posts. And then if we want to allow some comments or even reactions, we can add like both stars, so we can leave the star. And then if the posts require approval before they are posted on the wall. So we click next, we see that our wall has been created, and now we can start posting. We do so by clicking on the plus sign, and we can see here that one of the advantages of Padlet is that we can post a lot of rich media content. So here, for example, we can upload a file, take a picture, add a link, image search, or even more. We have audio recorder, screen recorder, location, drawings, image search. Basically, we can add almost everything. So for example, let's say that we want to put a picture of the Olympics. Then we want to ask the students a question: which is your favorite sport in the Olympics? And then we can publish and we can drag it around. So we can, then students could rate it if this was a question to rate. And we can here maybe allow for comments so the students can actually post their comments. So for example, I want to say tennis, and then when you share it, another person wants to say another sport. Another example can be that we can add maybe the national anthem of Ireland, and we can say that the students need to practice it, listen to the national anthem, and practice it before next week. Here we are publishing something from Spotify, so here we can also drag around and just place it as we wish. Another one can be that we can add some videos, video recorder, and we can allow the camera. This is if we want to record the video from our camera, but we can also add videos from YouTube, for example. And we can say tennis, and we can add a video of a tennis match and just ask students, what did you learn from this video? And then here we can see that the students are able also to comment when they see the Padlet. So this is why it's so good about Padlet, that basically, as I mentioned, you can have any type of media. And after, when your Padlet is done, you can share it by copying the link to the clipboard. You can also get a QR code or embed it in the website, or also an email. And you can share it on Google Classroom if this is something that you use.